Mbappe wants Neymar out of PSG and doesn't quite adore Messi either. After pushing Messi and getting in a war of words with Neymar Jr., Mbappe seems to be quite angry with his fellow PSG superstars. But how exactly did Penalty Gate transpire? And what has happened in the aftermath of the incident? After all, why does Mbappe seem to hate Neymar and Messi? Let us dig deep and find that out. Let us start with the incident itself. PSG had gone spotless in their first two games of the season and finally had Mbappe back as well from injury to play against Montpellier at the Parc des Princes. In the first two games, which included a Super Cup win versus Nantes, PSG were quite ruthless with Messi and Neymar shining, scoring 3 goals each. So Mbappe was itching to make an impact in his first game back. But what he did was create trouble for himself and his teammates. After all, the only thing that wasn't scandalous about the whole event was PSG's result against Montpellier over the weekend, as they won 5-2. Everything else was quite contentious. You see, it all started with the French Giants getting a penalty in the 23rd minute. Mbappe stepped up to take the spot kick, but missed. PSG would get the lead anyway through an own goal from a Mbappe cross. But when the opportunity to score a penalty came again in the 43rd minute, as Messi forced a handball from Falay Sako, Neymar took the ball in his hand. Mbappe was not happy at all. In the match footage, it was seen that Mbappe appeared to shove Messi aside and tell Neymar about him taking the second penalty. However, Neymar refused and scored the penalty himself to grab PSG's second goal of the night. The 7-time Ballon d'Or winner was shell-shocked at Mbappe's attitude. The incident has divided many fans on the internet. Some fans believe that this is a consequence of giving Mbappe too much authority at PSG. If this wasn't enough, there was more controversy to follow after this incident. Just a minute before half-time, Vitinha started a counter-attack and had the option to play a through ball to either Mbappe or Messi. The Portuguese midfielder passed it to the former Barcelona man, which made Mbappe throw his arms in the air and step back from the counter-attacking move. As the move progressed, Mbappe could have had an easy tap-in to help his Ligue 1 tally move to 120 goals. Eventually, he did score in the second half, but didn't celebrate much. The whole incident left a sour taste in the eyes of fans, and raised the question, why does he dislike Neymar so much? And what did Messi do to deserve such disrespect? You see, Mbappe didn't always hate Neymar. When he joined PSG, both superstars were best friends. Neymar helped Mbappe settle in Paris as an 18-year-old and earned the respect of the Frenchman. Mbappe remembered that time in 2021 when his relationship with Neymar was still very good. Neymar is a good guy, a far cry from those caricatures of an arrogant kid. I will never forget how he helped me in my early days. From the moment I arrived in Paris, our statuses were set. Neymar is the heart of the project, and I'm here to help him. But you see, neither is Neymar the main man at PSG anymore, nor is Mbappe just a supporting character. He's the main man, especially so after the bumper contract he signed. While Mbappe did not appreciate Neymar trying to move back to Barca back in the summer of 2019, he still respected him, and the two led PSG to the UEFA Champions League final, where they lost to Bayern. And if reports from several outlets are to be believed, the relationship between Neymar and Mbappe has gone sore over the last 6 months. In one league game against Montpellier, yes, the same opposition, Mbappe was taken off and cameras caught him frustrated with Neymar saying, "That bum doesn't pass me the ball." Since then, he has distanced himself from the Spanish-speaking contingent that includes Messi and Neymar and instead become friends with the French-speaking group, especially Achraf Hakimi. According to GFFN, Mbappe believes that between him, Neymar, and Messi, there's only room for just 2 superstars in Paris. And if Mbappe gets his way, the superstar to leave has to be Neymar Jr. After all, spending 5 years with Neymar has not led to Mbappe winning the Champions League, so he wants to have a crack at it partnering with Messi. Mbappe also doesn't appreciate the attitude of Neymar, who drifted in and out of games and never quite had the discipline or fitness to influence crucial games last season. So as Mbappe got exceptional power after signing a contract with 50 million euros per year, he wanted the side to play to his strengths. And as the season started, he has not seen that to be the case. Neymar has been a man on a mission this season as he prepares for the World Cup and tries to rescue his PSG career. He must have felt quite insulted as reports emerged that PSG wanted to sell him, but no serious buyers emerged who could afford the Brazilian. So if he continues to perform the way he is doing, there is no way PSG would want to let him go. After all, he's in the form of his life right now. But unfortunately, the ego of Mbappe is also at an all-time high. Recently, he placed himself second, perhaps rightly so, in the Ballon d'Or race behind Benzema. While this may be explained as confidence, not everything he has done since signing a new deal can be perceived that way. So even if Mbappe doesn't like Neymar, he might have to make peace with him, at least for this season. If the incidents on the pitch were not enough, the tensions increased behind the scenes. As you may expect, the French media jumped in and created all sorts of rumors regarding a bust-up in PSG's dressing room. As all the attention was on Mbappe, Neymar created a few headlines of his own by reportedly liking 2 tweets that were criticizing the former AS Monaco man for his attitude. Clearly this is a contract thing, because in no club in the world that has Neymar, he would be the second collector. None. It seems that because of the contract, Mbappe is the owner of PSG, the tweet read. Mbappe was extremely frustrated due to personal off-the-field issues before the game, whereas Neymar explained that he had no idea about Mbappe's intentions. The Brazil international believed that he was taking the second penalty because it was his turn. PSG manager Christophe Galtier believes that there is nothing wrong with what Neymar did, as he took the second penalty because Mbappe missed the first one. It is reported that the defender Sergio Ramos had a word with the duo right after the match to cool down the tensions between them. The former Real Madrid man definitely has an idea about a dressing room tussle since his days in the Spanish capital. After that, PSG sporting director Luis Campos also talked to the PSG strikers and suggested that they should abide by the rules set by the manager, and apparently, the two have since made up with each other, albeit temporarily. A player of 22 or 23 who deliberately shoulders Messi. I've never seen such a big ego in my entire life. Someone remind Mbappe that Messi already had 4 Ballon d'Ors at his age, said Wayne Rooney when asked about the incident. But the way Messi has dealt with the whole incident has been remarkable. Of course, he is no stranger to playing with superstars, since he regularly accommodated both Suarez and Neymar at Barca when the trio helped the Blaugrana, and as he has grown older, he realizes that he has to support Mbappe and Neymar. That is why, despite winning the penalty, he did not step up to take it. And with his tally of goals last season, one could argue he needs some encouragement most of all. After all, it is Lionel Messi we're talking about. He's not too bad with penalties. But one thing is for sure, his attitude is something Mbappe can learn from as he aims to become the world's greatest player. If PSG are to win the Champions League, and more importantly for Mbappe, he is to win the Ballon d'Or, he needs both Messi and Neymar to help him get there. So PSG need to work out a way to keep all the 3 egos in check, and central to that could be smart management. If this situation is not managed, do not be surprised about hearing about another bust-up between the 2 superstars in the coming months. Who do you think will have the better season, Neymar or Mbappe? Let us know in the comments below, and if you liked this video, subscribe to our channel and click on the adjacent bell icon to never miss an update from us.